Right. Hello, my amazing students. I'm going to give you some pointers on how to draw today. And the thing I want to go over with you first is not to fall into any brain traps when you're looking at something and drawing something. So a brain trap, I've done this with you in the past if you had me for Art 1. And a brain trap is usually like if you see a picture of something and you're trying to draw it. For example, maybe you see this cup and you're like, oh, this cup has flowers on it. And you stop looking at the cup and you just start drawing from your brain and go, I know how to draw a flower. And you start drawing a flower like that. When in actuality, the flowers that you see there look nothing like the flower that you drew right there, okay? Because a lot of times our brain likes to take over and tell us what we think we're seeing versus what we're actually seeing. So don't fall into any brain traps like that. Now, a way to help yourself stop falling into brain traps is to just really focus on what you're actually seeing and to pay attention to lines and line directions, since we always draw with lines. So what I'm going to do for this little activity is I'm going to take a little cup. It's one of those cups you use when you're brushing your teeth. Okay. And I'm going to trace and draw 2 circles. Okay. And on this first circle, I'm going to draw 4 straight lines that interact with each other and intersect the circle however I want. So just 4 lines like that. Okay, those are my 4 lines. No big deal. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and copy those exact lines into this circle here. And I'm going to do that by especially paying attention to line length and line direction and where the lines interact with each other, okay? So an easy trick that lots of artists like to do is they like to just use the pencil that they already have and check with their eye and check the angle of the line just like that and go, okay, this line is this angle. Here we go. I'm going to match it right here. I'm also going to see where this line interacts with the circle. It's right there. Okay, and I'm going to go in and try and capture that line that I saw. Okay, and something that I'm noticing as I'm doing this, I'm going to try to have it intersect the circle where it intersects the original one. I think I'm a little off. There we go. That seems a little better. Okay, and something that I'm noticing, it's very hard to tell, but on the video, it's a nice straight line, and then it just slightly goes in a slightly different direction right there. It gets a little bit finagled. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to go with this line. I'm going to check the angle of this line and try and capture it there, okay? So let's see, I'm paying attention to line length and direction and where these lines interact with each other and intersect each other. Notice how I'm drawing very loose, not trying to push too hard so I can go back and erase if need be. Okay, now this one is a little bit of a different direction, like that. Okay, and it actually curves right there at the very end. And then the last one, go trying to copy that line direction that I'm seeing. Okay, now something very important is happening here. This is a way to check if you are doing this correctly. Check the negative space. If I drew all of these lines correctly here, then these blank spots in between these shapes that are created should be the same from circle to circle, and I am a little off. Check out this space right here. And here, this negative space. See how it doesn't quite match? Some of my lines are a little bit off in where they're intersecting. If you can hear that, that's my cat moving my ankle. Oh, there she is. Tango. There's my kitty. Okay. Oh, Tango. Okay, but that's the way to do it. And I'll give you one last shot of Tango. Say hi. Hi, Tango. Okay. But that's how you pay attention a little bit more to line direction and pay attention to negative space. It's going to help you as well.